and fight against it wherever you are. That's what should happen today. People should go back to their areas and tell them they've been to a magnificent meeting against fracking, only a hop, step and a jump from Parliament. That's what we're doing here today. We're doing it for the people of Kalo, who fought their battle 5 years ago and started the process of fighting against fracking. And believe me, in every village in my constituency, there are people against it now. And they complain about Ineos in particular, that is trying to use the Derbyshire coalfield to get their fracking manoeuvres in place. Supported, of course, by their fracking commissioner, the waste for tedious Teresa. Boy, she is bloody boring. You've noticed that, haven't you? Wow. It's not just me, is it? I mean, she is tedious Teresa. Can you remember that? It's like Dodgy Dave. And now she's even wanted to bribe people like me to vote for the Tories in this present argument about Europe. She wants me to walk through the lobby and then she'll hand over a bribe to Bolsover District Council. Who the hell does she think she's kidding? I don't trust them as far as I can throw. And that's why it's important that I'm here today. To see you people and to let you know there's at least one MP who's prepared to stand his ground and fight against this evil day after day. And what do we want? We want a ban on fracking right up and down the country. That's what we want. I mean, can you imagine Quadrilla now in Lancashire causing bloody earthquakes every 5 minutes, interfering with the water supply? You know, there should be no argument about it. People should be fighting in every constituency against this evil. Because believe me, you shouldn't wait until it's happening on your doorstep. Do it now. That's what I say to people, and that's why in the next election, Labour has got to have an anti-fracking policy. And I've got words for those of you that are part and parcel of the Labour movement. Make sure you're at the next Labour Party conference and get a vote against fracking on the agenda, and then it becomes party policy, and all the MPs will have to follow. That's what we intend to do, and that's why me and Nick Clark and all the rest will make sure that we have a statement on the agenda against fracking that goes to the party conference. We need about another 20 resolutions coming from other parts of Britain. And if we can get 20 different applications from different parts of Britain, we'll get it on the conference agenda. We could even get Keir Starmer to utter a few words in our favour. And if we manage that, it would be a miracle, wouldn't it? But that's what I want. I want a Labour Party policy against fracking in order to say that the one that passed in conference a few years ago wasn't an aberration, that they would do it every time we meet. And that's why we want it in the manifesto when we fight the next election, that Labour is against fracking. Don't forget that. That's what we're planning for. That's why we're here. We want the people to know that we're on their doorstep. And we want to make sure that the whole of the Labour movement is fighting a battle against this evil, against Ineos and Quadrilla. That's my story. It's a story of fighting and hoping that we can get everybody behind us. We all know it's an evil practice. We all know that we wouldn't want it in our own backyard. We have to spread the message wherever we go. And we have to make sure that at the next election we arm Jeremy Corbyn and John McDonnell and all the rest with a policy that says when we fight the next election, Labour will be against fracking. That's what we're fighting for. We're going to stop the show. And then Ineos, with the richest man in Britain, he'll have to leave Monaco then in a hurry, won't he? He's took his money with him to France, to the south of France, Jim Ratcliffe. He's the man that runs Ineos. He's the man with the money. And we've got to make sure that our policy is more important than his money, and will bring Jim Ratcliffe to his knees. Thank you very much. And all out against fracking. That's the Skinner message. The message from Parliament. They're discussing the fate of Grayling across there, because he is a bloody nuisance, isn't he? I mean, the idea that he's actually a man with power. I've got to get back to make sure I vote against him. That's why I'm a bit late. But I'm not late to say to you, we're going to fight to the bitter end. That's what we're going to do against fracking and Ineos and Quadrilla. There's more of us than there are of them. Jim Ratcliffe might have all his money, but we have got the policy to bring them to heel. Thank you very much for listening.